Well, independent journalist Habib Battah joins me now live from Beirut. Some difficult questions to answer is, can you put a government together with these kind of results? And will that government get anything done?
Yes, it is a huge challenge, probably one of the biggest governing challenges on earth. Lebanon is a country that faces one of the worst economic crisis, a complete crash of its currency, losing 90% of people's value of their money. So poverty is very high. How can we address this problem? It's one of the biggest debts in the world Lebanon has. And if the parliament is full of so many interesting new faces that give a lot of hope to young people that they could actually win elections, that was the good takeaway. But at the same time, the music must be faced, and that is a problem that it's almost hard to imagine who could solve the problem of Lebanon. Certainly not a handful of people with good intentions. We really need to have a solid government recovery plan, and that requires everybody to be on board. And the problem in Lebanon fundamentally is that we cannot agree on what kind of economy that we want. We have a free, very freewheeling economy that doesn't really have a strong state focus and fixing problems, economic problems, and massive wealth divides, very little taxation for the rich. So will this new coalition have the strength or the ideological position in order to reverse some of these very difficult situations we face in this country in terms of a massive economic divide between the rich and the poor?
And Habib, just looking a little further down the track, the new president has to be elected, and there's a rotating power-sharing system. It has to come from the Christian grouping, doesn't it? Is there a likely candidate at all?
There are always candidates in Lebanon. The problem is that most of them are, old former warlords, and the main party that has won the elections this time, which also gives us kind of a mixed view on this election, is the Lebanese Forces, which was, leading a civil war protagonist, the nightmare of many Lebanese who lived through the horrible days of the war. It's almost like a Christian Hezbollah. It's a religious party. They have the crucifix on their flag. And they want to become president. So that's, it's kind of like one step forward, two steps back somehow. But I still think that this is, under all of this pressure, that Lebanon could have a relatively democratic election is quite a feat. And, that people should be, congratulated for. And we'll have to wait to see if it actually is enough to help save an economy that's punished like no economy on earth.
Habib Battah, thank you very much indeed.